Look at this. Dow down maybe 100, NASDAQ down maybe 68 at the opening bell. Some selling in the very early going. Mike Lee with us this morning. We've seen some very solid gains for this market over the last 4 or 5 months. Is it going to continue to the upside?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes? Yes?
I think
Is that a yes?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, you have a huge divergence between the economy and the overall market, and a number that just came out was the amount of cardboard boxes that have been shipped. A quarter over quarter, in the first quarter is down 12%. This quarter it was down 3%. So the economy is, I think there's a huge divergence between the economy and the market, but there's $5.5 trillion in money markets. So if we do have any sort of meaningful sell-off in the overall market, I'd imagine that will be stepped in and bought.
Because there's all this money on the sidelines.
Correct.
So a dip would be a buying opportunity.
Yes.
Now, we've got Apple and Amazon reporting later this week. I think it's on Thursday. Am I right in saying that you want Amazon to miss so that it goes down so you can buy it at a lower price? Is that it?
Well, similar to Microsoft a week ago, where you have great earnings. And the market, it's just not enough for this market because these stocks have gone so far so much. In the last quarter, the stock sold off almost 10% and is up close to 30% from there. And an entry point from Amazon, I'm thinking around here, around these sorts of valuations, it's a good opportunity to add to your position or get in and hold it for a multi-year time horizon because Amazon's just not going anywhere.
So Amazon, you like it, you want it for the long term. Tell me about Apple, because it's close to $200 a share.
Yeah, look, Apple's going to have to come out with another spectacular quarter for its stock to get meaningfully higher from here. But the flip side is it's just so big. It's like this big blob. I can't see it selling off dramatically or rallying dramatically. You've got such a massive installed user base and this slower to, this upgrade cycle that's going to be perpetual going forward, in addition to all their other, all their services division, which are like the AirPods and the watches and the Apple Music and Apple TV. Is a great series on there right now about called Hijack. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. But this company is a $3 trillion company. It almost is the market. So I kind of hope that Apple beats and the market takes that because it'll take everything higher.
Just, producer, please leave that list of big tech stocks on the screen for the moment. Would you say, Mike Lee, that you would have, as a long-term investor, you've pretty much got to have a piece of all of those stocks for the very long term? Would you say that?
Well, the one I'm least enthusiastic about out of all those big ones up there right now would be Meta or Facebook, simply because the stock has more than tripled this year.
But the rest of them? Yeah,
absolutely. Google, in my opinion, or Alphabet is the cheapest. I like Google and Alphabet on a relative valuation basis. But there's no way. These are the leaders in AI. These companies are so big. They have moats around them. They're not going anywhere. You add NVIDIA to that list, and there you have it.
All right, Mike Lee, formerly Super Bull, currently not a bad bull, going in the right direction. Mike Lee, you're all right. Thank you very much indeed.
No bull.
Coming up, a GOP mega